Finally, Indian football is back. Mohun Bagan is back. Mohun Bagan Super Giant will start its campaign soon in the ISL. And with me, this is my first interaction with Coach Sergio Lobera. Obviously, I followed his career. I followed his career in Indian football. Very distinguished. His achievements speak for themselves. Coming to now my club, Mohun Bagan Super Giants, huge legacy, huge heritage, and to celebrate it with some fantastic tea and coffee and some nice macarons. Coach will not, I will, because he's got practice to go to at Ladure at Quest Mall. You know, this is a lovely place. Coach was telling me off camera that he visited this place yesterday, which was his off day. So I recommend this cafe at the Quest Mall. You want to come and get the taste of New York, Paris, different parts of the world, very cosmopolitan. Have your tea with a macaron. It's lovely to come and read a book as well. Coach, welcome. Mohun Bagan, massive club in terms of support and everything else. Your first thoughts? I mean, I've not interacted with you before since taking over, but taking over Mohun Bagan.
No, I am very happy and very excited. No, when this is my 7 years working in India, and when you arrive to India, you can feel obviously the best club is Mohun Bagan. No, finally as a coach, as a player, the target is one day to become a coach in the best club in India. And now I have this opportunity. We were speaking before sometimes, but now this opportunity become, and I am very happy and very excited to be part of this winning and champion club. No?
So football is finally starting. So I've spoken to many players, including Mohun Bagan players as well. It wasn't easy for anyone. When the season didn't start, delays, no clearances, no one knew what's going on. How did you manage? How difficult was it for you?
It was very difficult for everyone, no? Because finally we are working here during a long time, and you can feel the effort the people is doing for this amazing sport, supporters, clubs, players, coaches, and I think it's very important to have stability. No? It was a very difficult time, but now the most important thing is the situation is solved, and we can play football, and this is what I want to do, no? Because finally, as a professionals, our job is also, our work is to make happy the people, no? And we have this tool to make happy the people. This sport is about emotions, is passionate, it's not only about numbers, no? And finally, we have the solution. We are looking forward to start the season, and we are very excited with the opportunity to play in front of our supporters as soon as possible.
So my colleague Rahul, who covers Mohun Bagan regularly, says you've had a very decent preseason. Are you happy with the preparation?
Yes, I am happy because finally we have a lot of time to work compared maybe with another teams. They are having more problems. We can improve in the level of the opponents in the friendly games. It's not easy to play very good friendly games with a high level of the opponents, but we are working well. I am very happy with the professionals and the people I have in the team working with them. And I am happy. With the preparations, but the most important thing finally is to have competition, and this is the most important in football, no? And when you are working during a long time without competition, sometimes you need to manage the situation because it's not easy.
That's exactly the point. That one thing is to prepare well, the other thing is to go and deliver. And once again, let me tell you, this is my favorite place in Quest Mall, the Ladure Cafe. If you want to come, have your cup of tea. Coach came yesterday. By the way, how was the experience yesterday when you
Amazing. Very good place.
No one disturbs him. He can come, sit down, plan his strategy, and then go into practice. So I recommend this wholeheartedly. Once again, you can get this in Paris, in New York, but in Calcutta, this is an experience. So do come if you can. Coach, Mohun Bagan, star-studded team. So many superstars, all in one. How do you kind of deal with so many superstars and their presence in the dressing room? Is it difficult to handle or a happy situation to be in because so much talent?
Happy situation for sure. When you need to work in this way as a coach, means you are working in a biggest club, no? Because finally I worked 8 years in Football Club Barcelona, one of them in the first squad, in the first team, and how is managing the big stars, no? finally Mohun Bagan have very good players, but the most important thing in this sport is the collective situation. No? As a coach, always in my career, 25 years career now in this moment, I learned the most important thing as a coach is to manage the group, to manage the egos. No? Finally, we can speak about tactical, technical, or fitness situation, physical situation, but how to manage the group is the most important thing. No? And finally, I think we have a big players, but also the profile as a person is very important for me, no? Because finally you are working with people, no? And I think they are very good players, but also they are very good people, and this is very important for me as a coach.
That's a very important point, that how are they as people inside the dressing room to create that atmosphere. You are 49. I mean, you 25 years in coaching. You started in what, at 24? Tell me about it.
I was the youngest coach in Spain with license to become a coach. You know, I was working 8 years in Football Club Barcelona, coaching Sergio Busquets, Messi, Jordi Alba, a lot of players. No, but I love this sport. It's more than one job for me. No, is my life. No, and I am very very lucky, very privileged people. To be able to work in what is my favorite hobby. No?
See, that's the thing. I mean, I think this is something we will share. I've been able to do a PhD in the subject that I love, Indian cricket and Indian sport. You do what you love. When you're able to marry your profession with your passion, you get the best out. In your case, I was studying, Barcelona youth team, then the Barcelona team. You've coached Leo Messi as well. That was one of your first assignments. Tell me a little bit about it when he first came to Barcelona.
Yes, the first time Leo Messi arrived to Football Club Barcelona, I was the coach because he is coming for trials. In the first training session,
was he that talented always?
Amazing. In the first ball he touched, you can feel this is a different player. No, he was very small, very young player, but when he touched the ball, you can feel he's an amazing player. He's different for everyone. No, and I remember this situation, and I was lucky. I was lucky to share time with him.
Coach, Mohun Bagan versus East Bengal. I'm sure you've followed that rivalry. You have not been part of the dressing room, but you have. Tell me, I mean, do you feel it? Mohun Bagan versus East Bengal, because all of us fans, thousands, millions, lakhs of people will want you to win that one derby.
That is amazing. No? I think is a very good thing. No? Finally, as a coach, sometimes we are using some words. Is a 3 points more, 1 game more, but it's not true. Everyone knows what is the meaning of to win one derby, no? And winning, as I told you before, the most important thing is to make happy the people, no? And one day you can make happy the people is when you are winning one derby, no? I think it's amazing, no? When you can feel in one city, in the country, when this derby is playing, means the football is alive.
Correct.
And this is the kind of games you want to play always as a coach or as a player, no? And always I told my players in a different derby, because I play different derbies in a different place, you need to try to enjoy this kind of games, because if you are enjoying, the people who is watching to you also can enjoy.
So, when a lot of people tell me, including players, that, oh, you know what, it's just another game. It is not another game. It's a special game.
Yes.
I mean, is it an attempt to deflect pressure? Because what you just said, I mean, in India, Pakistan in cricket, or in India, Australia, or for that matter, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, it is not another game. It is a special game.
100%. Sometimes the coaches, the player is 1 game more to try to avoid the pressure, no? But this is not true. You need to try to face the truth, no? The truth is this game means a lot for a lot of people, no? And finally, you need to manage in the best ways possible the pressure, and try to work for our people, and try to work to get something is very important for the club, no? Because to win one derby is one of the most important things you can do.
Let me ask Coach an interesting question, and I'll connect it with my favorite macaroni. I've been trying to tempt him. He's not doing it. As a Bengali, I can't not have sweet. Mohun Bagan fans are the sweetest thing in the world. the passion, the craze, the madness. Coach, do I tempt you or you will not?
Yes, I want.
You
I
will?
want.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Go
yes.
for it.
Thank
There you go. There you go. So there's Coach. I will have mine.
Amazing.
You're actually very good. Coach, Mohun Bagan fans, when you see those 50,000, 60,000 people in the stadium, you will play all your matches, the home matches at the Salt Lake Stadium, the Yuva Bharati. You can expect a sizable crowd there, 40, 50,000. What do these fans mean for you?
Means a lot. Means everything. No. Finally, one club is about their people. No. And finally, when you have this fan base behind and you are playing as an opponent, for example, last season playing with Odisha FC here. Was amazing, no? The feeling this is football, no? This is the passion. This is the.
So when you play as an opponent, do these fans create kind of pressure on the opponent that, oh, you know what, we are not only playing the club, we are playing these fans?
For sure, 100%, no? But finally, as a coach, you need to work telling your players these kind of games you need to enjoy. And finally, could be a motivation, no? For the opponent to play against a lot of people because it's not usual in India, you know. The Mohun Bagan have a big fan base and you can play with the fullest hands, but in another stadiums it's not the same situation, no? And when you are playing as an opponent, there are two ways, no? One of them maybe you are feeling pressure, but also you can manage the situation and you can feel special motivation, no? Because you are playing in front of a lot of the people. You can feel this game maybe is more important for you as a professional because more people is watching the game.
Correct.
And you can show to everyone your abilities, your skills for the future, no? As an opponent, no?
Coach, there's one thing, Mohun Bagan, big club, ISL success and all of that. But as a coach, it is also about your legacy, what you contribute to Indian football. Young talent, growing young talent, creating talent for the Indian football ecosystem. In your years in India, have you seen Indian football evolve as a sport, and are you seeing real talent out there?
Yes, for sure. Our target as a coaches is to win trophies, but the most important thing for me, my personal view, is when you are working with players and finally these players are messaging to you or calling to you after you was the coach and telling thank you because finally I reached the national team. I am playing in the highest level of India. I think this is the most important thing, no? Finally, the legacy is about trophies and I am very lucky because I won a lot of trophies here. I won the Super Cup, I won the Shield, I won the ISL trophy. But what I think the most important I want is the respect of the players I coach. And when they are calling to you, tell me, thank you, coach, for your advice. Thank you, coach, for trust me. And finally, I get my target as a professional, also as a person. This is what is the best you can receive as a coach, no?
So when I see a Sergio Lobera come and take charge of Mohun Bagan, the first thought is, oh, you know what, this man has a lot of success behind him. He's coming to a club which is the most successful club in the ISL. So the demand or the expectation is you will win. The pressure is there. The fans will not want anything but a trophy. How do you deal with pressure?
I want this pressure when you have all the tools to get what they are asking to you. Maybe when I won the double with Mumbai City, nobody expect this because you don't have all of the tools to get this, no? But when you are coaching Mohun Bagan, you need to know maybe you have the best players, you have the best supporters, you have a lot of people behind. Means this is a big club, no? And finally, you need to know when you are arriving here what demanding is this club, no? And I love to work in a club under pressure because to work under pressure means you are in a big club. And this situation for me is good. In Spain, in the second division, when I was working in Las Palmas and we get the promotion to the first division, there are a lot of pressure behind, no? But this is amazing because means there are passion, there are people showing their feelings, and the most important thing is to have the tools to be ready to get the targets the club is asking to you.
Coach, one kind of critical question which I want to ask is, yes, there are foreign players. Yes, there are some World Cuppers, people who have done well for their respective countries. But ultimately, it's the Indian Super League. It's Indian. So the Indian core is more important than the foreign players in that sense. Are you happy with that Indian core? Because you will need local players, local stars, not just foreigners.
I agree 100%. No, before maybe when you can use 6 foreign players on the pitch, maybe it could be decisive. No, but now you can use only 4 foreign players. No, then the Indian players are very important. No, you need to have a very good Indian players. No, but I think, being honest and with all of respect to other clubs, no, I think Mohun Bagan have the best Indian players. And I am very happy with the Indian squad we have. I think some of them could be even better than some foreign players in the league, not in our squad. I am very happy with the level of our Indian players.
When you came in November, and we don't talk about these things in Indian football. By the way, I've just finished my tea. I'll request the Ladure staff to give me one more. The Darjeeling tea was fantastic. I once again recommend this. I once again recommend that, like Coach said, yesterday he was here. None of us knew. He came and enjoyed. Chief, can I have another cup of tea, please? Thank you. There you go. So that's what I was saying. Coach was here yesterday. If you come to the Quest Mall, all of us do, come and spend some time. You will get the feel of Europe. You will get the feel of the US if you want. No one disturbs. Come and take your book with your phone, watch a game, sit down, read, make your plans, have some great dessert, have some great coffee. But coming to the question I was asking, in November, and these are subjects that I, as an academic, study, mental health. Young players, they don't know, okay, when the league will start. There is a degree of uncertainty. Salaries are on the line. In Mohun Bagan, that was not the case. Some other clubs were. You know, there is no kind of security for the future. How important is mental health? How did you take care of your players' mental health in this period of uncertainty?
Mental health is the most important thing, because finally there are families behind. And when you get success in football, you are getting something more than trophies, no? Because finally there are one family behind to you, and you are achieving targets on the pitch, but off the pitch, no? When there are some period without the stability, and some people is suffering because finally they are receiving the salaries, and a lot of people is living with these salaries, and there are uncertain situations. Was a very difficult period. In my career, I worked in China, I worked in Morocco, with a special situation in China with the COVID in this moment, that the people suffering. But in this period, I feel is the most difficult period in my career as a coach, seeing players and professionals, also people in the clubs, no, suffering with
So
this
even
kind
for
of
you, it
situation.
was the most difficult period, is what you said.
For me, thanks God, I am working 25 years and I don't have financial problems.
Correct.
But some people is living about these salaries, and they have problems. They need to face a big problems, because
Of course.
finally it's so difficult
Absolutely.
to live in this way, no? And the mental health is very important, no? And you need, in our club, they are working from the beginning till now. And in Mohun Bagan,
The club
there are
has
no
been
problems.
hugely supportive.
Yes,
One of
yes.
the clubs which did not ever say about reduction in salary, did not say we will play at a smaller ground, did not say any of that is Mohun Bagan.
Yeah, this is very important. No? It means a lot what this club means for us and for the people. No? But a lot of people were suffering in this period, and now the situation seems
Much better,
is much better, and finally the teams can start working.
Last two questions before I let you go. I know you got to go for practice. One, in your case, again, you have a young family, you have a young daughter who's back home in Spain. How tough? Because I've done long distance. I've lived in the UK, in the US, in Australia, in Canada. I know how difficult it is. I mean, we are attached to our families, to our wives and daughters and children and parents. How difficult is it, Sergio?
This is the worst part of our journey, no? Because finally, my daughter is 7 years old. It's the first time we are separate because the instability of the situation don't allow to us to do a plan in a long term. Same I did before when I was in India. My daughter went to the school in India, but now the situation, as you know, was different. And this is the worst part, no? Because finally, when we are separate, they are calling to me a lot of times, crying, "Papi, I'm missing you." And from distance, when some situation happen, it's more difficult to manage. When she need to go to the doctor for something,
100%.
it's so difficult to manage this kind of the situation. But finally, we are professionals. We need to manage this situation.
Will she come soon at some?
During the period of holidays in the school, she can come.
Fingers
But
crossed.
every day she is asking when I am going to come, when I am going to come. And when you have 30, 40 days, it's difficult. It's not easy to manage the situation. But let's see what happens, and hopefully we can manage the situation in the best way.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely empathize because having done that, even couple of days is difficult, and in his case, it's not days, it's weeks and months. I can tell you, as a professional, you've got to be a top quality professional to be able to manage this. Get the work distraction, focus on work to move this away from and it becomes a mental health challenge as well. Final question. As I wait for my tea, I will not leave without having that, don't worry. Mohun Bagan, once again, great record. How confident are you going into the season? Because all of us will hold you. Ultimately, in football, the buck stops with the manager. So we'll put you on the spot.
We know how is this business, no? And we need to accept this, not only when you are winning, when you are losing. A lot of times when you are winning, the players are the best, and when you are losing, the coach is the worst. No?
Yes.
But you know how is this business. But I am very excited. I am sure this club is a winning club, and I am here to try to help to continue in the same way they did before. And if it's possible to improve in something, I am here for that.
Finally, what does sport? It's been a 3-decade-long career, 2.5-decade-long career. Before that, player, now coach, and at the highest levels in Spain, in India, so much achievement. What has sport taught you? What are the lessons that my audience can take from you? What has sport taught you? In my case, sport has taught me how to lose. I get better each time. Every loss is a stepping stone to success. In your case, thank you. Please, Dean. Thank you very much. So here comes my second cup of tea. What has sport taught you?
It's difficult to get advices to the people, no? But finally, the most important thing is for me, if you are enjoying, you are giving value what you are doing in this moment, you can get the success. The most important thing is the motivation, the excitement. And I think you need to enjoy the present. You need to enjoy the moment. You need to tell thanks to have the opportunity to do this job because we are a privileged people. You need to see around to us now in this moment in the world. This world is crazy, no? There are a lot of problems. There are people suffering.
I agree.
You need to go to one hospital and to see the people who is suffering there. You need to see how the world now is in the world. And sometimes we are thinking we have some problems. This is not problem, my friend.
Yeah,
we are working in football. We are privileged people. We have the privilege to make happy the people with one sport, and we need to enjoy this way because most of the people, when the career is finished and they are seeing back, they can feel was a very lucky person. But during this period, they didn't enjoy it. I have a lot of players calling to me when they are finishing the career. Even Sergio Busquets speaking now, Jordi Alba, they are finishing the career, and it's a new scenario for them, no? You need to enjoy the moment and live the present. This is the most important thing.
So you joined Mohun Bagan end of November, 23rd, 25th, somewhere there. It's been 2.5 months. Have you learned any Bangla? Have they taught you any Bangla?
No.
Have you learned some abuse?
Hotel, training ground, and sometimes was small. Basically, was small because it.
But you must learn some words of Bangla.
Yeah. I need you teach me.
Okay, done.
You teach me.
Next time during the interview, coach and I will do some words of Bangla. For now, you can say Amra Jitbo. Amra means we as a collective. Jitbo means we'll win.
Amra Jitmo.
Jitbo.
Jitbo.
That's
Amra
it.
Jitbo.
And Joy Mohun Bagan.
Joy Mohun Bagan is
That you know. That you know. Joy Mohun Bagan and Amra Jitbo says Sergio Lobera. Thank you very much.
nice
All
to
the
speak with
very
you.
best. Very good to
Big
speak.
pleasure.